Hello everyone again. This is Catherine H, aka Nerdgirlism, here with a touch-up vlog for my hair and makeup. Cause in the afternoon I'm feeling like I need a little touch-up. I don't have anything else to do, so I'm gonna do this. Anyways, today on, there we go. Today on Facebook, I checked my other messages folder because I had a new message request at that for someone I wasn't friends with yet. And, it turns out that it was actually from my mom. She passed away in 2009. My mom's best friend, from kindergarten all through her 20s, who I met briefly at my mom's memorial service, in 2009. But I've been trying to find her online. I just couldn't remember her actual name because my mom never called her by her name, and I couldn't remember her married last name. I knew her maiden name, but not her married last name, so I could never find her online. But she finally found me on Facebook and wrote me a pretty lengthy message about my mom and their closeness, and if she could do anything for me. And I'm like, the one thing that I really want is just her to talk to me about my mom, because I never really got to know her personality at all. So honestly, I'm just hoping she messages me back and is willing to open up to me and talk to me about my mom. And maybe if she does, I'll maybe share some of that with y'all. Because I'm very excited to know more about my mom, like, as a person. Because I really don't think that's fair that, basically one thing strokes do, anyone who's known someone who's had a stroke will tell you, it definitely changes your personality. I'm not gonna say it like that it takes it away 100%, or that like it totally changes like your basic foundations and beliefs, I guess. But it can change how, hold on. It can just change how you're perceived, basically, how you come off as, because my mom definitely, I can't remember ever getting angry before a stroke, but afterwards, I think it probably was just the fact that there was 2 teenage girls living in the home too, and my dad was never really there, and there was problems in their marriage and stuff. Like, I'm sure all that added into it, but my mom was just a much more angry person after a stroke. Just almost like ridiculously, like to the point where, like I said, my dad wasn't really around. My mom was the one who should have raised us, but being around those kind of behaviors did not help me as an adult. Like, I never even I never lived by myself until I've had to live here in the nursing home, and I never really felt true responsibility until I lived here. Most kids learn that growing up, but I'm not too big to admit that I did not. You know, um, just that structure was not there. Um, I'm pretty just common sense wise, but I don't know. Things just flow a lot easier for me now. Like I said, feeling more responsible. I guess probably the worst thing that came off of me living in that environment and helping my mom and stuff is that, like, I think I tended to be way too nice and forgiving of people because, I saw how quickly things could go away in your life, like how quickly people could just change. And so because of that, I was very accepting of people and their flaws and stuff, and I would forgive them very easily, and that caused me to be in a very toxic and abusive relationship for 8 years. So, yeah, because I grew up with my parents having that kind of a relationship, to be honest. Um, their relationship itself was very toxic, I think. For us to grow up with it, at least after my mom had a stroke. Um, so I never really knew stability growing up. I said to myself that, I didn't want that for myself. Um, but I guess what you're used to becomes normal, and, you know, um, it just became normal for me, I guess. I hate it because I feel like I wasted a huge portion of my life. Um, and then the end, all I did was I lost tons of my best friends. I realized the only person I could really heavily depend on was myself, which I guess most people know that already, but I just didn't realize that. And I realized who my real friends and family are, which is kind of sad because I had a different view because um because I depended on these other people for friendship and love for so long, and I just expected them, I guess, to always be there, and then for them to not really be there in my hardest time. And have other people help me who saw that I need help, and then my supposed friends and family saying, oh, well, don't listen to them, they don't really know you, blah, blah. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I really don't have any answers anymore. Like, I feel like I've been brainwashed by everyone around me. I thought I had my own thoughts, I don't really, but, I don't know, it's just hard. now I just try to live day to day and just honestly just trying to survive. Letting it out, they're talking about it. It helps a lot. I hate it whenever I did leave my fiance in August. So many people were just like, just move on, just ignore it, just forget it. It's like, A, I can't really forget it because we're together for 8 years, goodness. And B, it's like, I'm sorry, but I'm a writer, I'm a creative person. Like, the problem that lots of people have is they tend to keep their feelings pent up inside them and don't let them out. That's how things like abuse, disability, things like I deal with every day, that's how those things become taboo, is you don't talk about them. And I do not want those things to be taboo. So I'm not going to shut up about it. And I'm not going to, like he says, besmirch his name or whatever. It's like, I have no reason to make up anything I say. Everything I say is truth. If he doesn't like it, that's not besmirchment. That's just him being a whiny baby. Sorry. It's the truth. Like, it's life. You knew what you're doing when you did it. It's like, deal with it. So, I'm not saying I'm perfect. Heck no. But I'm not trying to blame someone else for my excuses, like for my actions either. Oh. I'm almost done reapplying my makeup, so this video will end soon, and I'll make another vlog around dinner time. But if y'all could please, like, comment, and subscribe if y'all haven't yet, because I do vlogs. I try to do vlogs every day. So I'll be updating constantly for people to watch my videos. I think my room's actually cleaned. I made my bed before I started this video. Cleaned off the table, cleaned off that. I think most of the stuff's done around the room. I'll like double check and just make sure everything's tidied up. There we go. I will be back shortly. Oh, my back itches. I'll be back shortly, probably about 45 minutes or so. If y'all want to tune in then and watch me with my dinner vlog. So I will talk to you later. Bye bye.